Parliamentary meet. TRHA silent as more information surfaces about the recent purchase of ambulances. TEMA urges citizens to prepare for the rainy and hurricane seasons. Good evening. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 28th May, 2025. To top story this evening, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the Chief Secretary Fali Augustine met over 5 hours on Tuesday, May 27th to address Tobago's long-standing development concerns. The talks, joined by MP Barry Padarath and the THA Assemblyman Zurisha Hackett, focused on strengthening the legislative and operational relationship between the central government and the Tobago House of Assembly. Key issues discussed included Tobago's autonomy, tourism, national security, land titles, education infrastructure, and improvements to the air and sea bridges. According to the media release from the Office of the Prime Minister, the meeting marks a new era of collaboration, with both leaders committing to ongoing dialogue and joint efforts to enhance governance and development nationwide. While the Tobago Regional Health Authority remains silent on the saga surrounding the newly acquired ambulances, as more information surfaces on social media. According to a social media post by the reports, according to political and social media activist Piers Robinson, it's alleged that the Tobago Regional Health Authority spent nearly 5.8 million TT dollars on 4 outdated forced traveler ambulances, which he said are vehicles based on a 1980s design and are actually valued at just about 300,000 to 350,000 TT each when fully outfitted. Robinson said this figure represents a $4 million overpayment by the TRHA. It has been reported that one of the new ambulances was damaged before use, and as Tobago Updates reported yesterday, another lost power mid-patient transfer and one failed to climb a hill, posing serious risks to patient safety. Robinson is calling for accountability amid what is being labeled as a multi-million-dollar scandal and misuse of public funds. When Tobago Updates contacted TRH's CEO, Dr. Delman Baker, for comment on the matter, he declined to speak with us. The rainy season is upon us, and it began on Monday, May 19th, with the hurricane season set to begin on June 1st. In light of this, the Tobago Emergency Management Agency held a workshop to prepare stakeholders for the possibility of a hurricane. During the workshop, TEMA Director Alan Stewart and other key stakeholders in the THA provided essential information on hurricane preparedness and response. Aliyah Balgobin tells us more.
TEMA's Director, Alan Stewart, spoke about the importance of drainage systems and the critical role they play during heavy rainfall.
Drainage today plays a major role as to how we treat with the runoff as a result of these intense rainfall that we are experiencing in very short periods. And these slopes instability impact properties. And yesterday I was reflecting on, we were having some discussion and we were talking about urbanization, because there's a paper going around about urbanization, and I think our group is currently meeting in Trinidad discussing it.
Acting Chief Administrator Karen Murray welcomed the preparedness initiative hosted by TEMA. He expressed concern about Tobagonians' readiness for the season and hopes that the stakeholders take back the information and implement it into their organizations.
Is it important that we are here this morning to acknowledge the fact that the rainy season and the hurricane season has started? Are we here this morning to acknowledge the fact that as an agency and as a Tobago House of Assembly, we have stepped up from just our typical emergency preparedness to more a disaster preparedness because we have the rainy season and the hurricane season upon us? Are we here this morning really because we believe that it's important to take back these very important bits of information that we have to our respective organizations so that we are more fully aware?
GIS specialist Darian Mitchell provided further details about areas prone to landslides, floodings, and other variables.
Right, areas usually affected. We use GIS to determine the areas that are usually affected. So just by a raise of hands, where in Tobago usually floods the most? In the west. And where we usually see the most fallen trees? And where do we see the most landslides? Right, now let's look at the map. So blue is flood-prone area. So is this the west or the east of the island? Right, so we see that the map is accurate. Now let's look at the northern side of the island. What will you say? Here is more susceptible to what? Fallen trees and landslides.
TIMA is urging Tobagonians to remain prepared and take the necessary precautions to mitigate the impact of heavy rainfalls and hurricanes. Alia Balgobin, Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Tobago, this is your chance to lock in the brunch experience of the summer. Sun Up.
Real bad girl, get nasty.
The brunch inclusive edition, the ultimate party in the East, where vibrant flavors, refreshing cocktails, and electrifying vibes collide. It's happening on Saturday, July 5th from 3 p.m. at Deltec Compound, Argyle. Bring your coolers, bring your crew, and brunch, sip, and vibe in style. This is the flavorful escape you've been waiting for. Grab your tickets now at Barcode, Pablo Supermarket, Lost Restaurant and Lounge, Deltec Compound, and committee members. Sun Up. It's more than a brunch. It's an experience.
Saving up to go. Anything we not backing down, like a bomb we ready to explode. Ain't gonna wait until my back against the wall. Ain't gonna.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Welcome back. Are you planning to study abroad? Well, what's the status of your social media? Under a new directive from the Trump administration, new student visa applicants worldwide now face heightened scrutiny, not just through embassy interviews, but via expanded social media vetting that could determine whether they're allowed into the U.S. Tensions are escalating between the Trump administration and U.S. universities as the administration halts new student visa appointments and plans stricter social media vetting, citing national security concerns. The move is part of a wider crackdown on elite U.S. universities over alleged tolerance of anti-Semitism linked to pro-Palestinian protests. However, China has condemned the policy, calling for the protection of international students, while U.S. universities warn it threatens vital funding and academic freedom. Trump has frozen billions in university funding, including $2.65 billion for Harvard University, drawing criticism that the policy infringes on free speech. Some measures have been blocked by courts, while others await further action. Well, CARICOM Chair and the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, is staying the course. Despite previously signaling that this term would be her last, the 59-year-old politician has confirmed that she will lead the Barbados Labour Party into the next general election, which is constitutionally due by 2027.
Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley announced her decision while addressing supporters at an event to commemorate the government's 7th anniversary in office. Mottley said the decision comes after months of appeals from across the country, as well as recognition of the turbulent global landscape.
So, as I say to you tonight, and to the people of St. Michael Northeast, without whom I would be nothing, and to the people of Barbados, who for the last 17 years, when I first became leader of the opposition in January of 2008, you have been with me. You have stayed with me. And I believe now it is my duty to stay with you.
This announcement came less than 24 hours after she accepted the special invitation of recently sworn-in Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar to attend the ceremonial opening of the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago on Friday 23rd, making it a regional event. Speaking to the media after a ceremony, the CARICOM chair said it was empowering for girls to see that they can aspire to any role, political or otherwise. Citing a seasoned cabinet, ongoing reforms, and her commitment to serve, Mottley pledged to remain with Barbadians as she seeks a third term to continue her legacy of regional empowerment. Jewel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
On May 30th, Trinidad and Tobago will commemorate Indian Arrival Day. This national holiday is celebrated with a mixture of cultural festivities, family gatherings, eating traditional dishes such as curry, and lots of sweet treats. Listen to how some citizens plan to spend the holiday.
Well, I just go out, I just eat korma, the Indian foods and things, I just eat.
Basically, just hanging out with some friends and family, just enjoying the holiday and just to enjoy a day of relaxation. We've been having quite a lot of a hard work week, so as the song say, work hard, play hard.
For Indian Arrival Day, I plan to eat real bus-up shot, real curry. I don't know the real vibes between Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, I can't wait for that day. I just want to eat bus-up shot and, celebrate the lights.
I'll be working. My plans, work as usual. When I get home, sleep. That is it. Nothing special.
Well, my thing I will just stay home and chill out, cook and eat some food and some bus of shot and all those things for the holiday.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies. innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme.
Well, I want a proper window for me house, yeah? I want no shake thing in my place.
Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces.
We get one wall on the side and we get one hole. You can put a window there, invent something, a window for put there.
At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style.
Well, me meet ya. Me don't know who I'm talking to, but I have the cousin Tufina tell me for call all you go get proper thing for put there. Me don't know.
Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business.
Driven? No, I ain't driving. I get a bus ticket. One of me picnic them go drop me down there. Must bring me down there. Russo Trade Springer down by the page down there.
Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships. It's about you.
It's all about me? Who's your family? You know Edna and Doka and them, you know them, but you resemble them Edward boy and Edward people them you.
Tobago Glass Supplies, Russo Trade Spring Garden, telephone number 639-6266. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
Welcome back. As rains sweep across Trinidad and Tobago, a renewed and urgent warning from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service comes as the nation grapples with its latest road fatality. While road deaths are down 20% from last year, safety remains a top priority, according to Road Safety Coordinator Sergeant Brent Batson. Reporter Jewel Green George has the details.
The TTPS, in a Saturday media release, reminded drivers to obey traffic laws and stay alert, especially on wet roads. They're admonishing all road users to slow down, increase their following distance, and ensure their vehicles, especially their tires and wipers, are roadworthy, particularly on wet roads, which is a recipe for tragedy. This renewed call for caution comes in the wake of a fatal accident on May 19th that claimed the life of a promising 25-year-old police constable, Zachariah Gill, attached to the Port of Spain Guard Unit. According to a heartfelt tribute posted by the TTBS on social media. Gil lost his life in a crash many say could have been avoided. The TTBS continues to conduct speed enforcement operations in strategic areas to deter speeding. These operations will be conducted across the country with a warning that speeding drivers will be penalized without exception within the current demerit system, which has yet to be scrapped. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
TNT has been placed under a yellow weather alert. We'll tell you more about that. And of course, the weather report for tonight into tomorrow. More after this.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below. 'Cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look out below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look out below. 'Cause this is your show.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest. We protect. Everyone benefits.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments.
With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service has issued an adverse weather alert yellow level effective from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Thursday, May 29, 2025. A tropical wave is expected to bring a 60% chance of isolated heavy showers and thunderstorms, with southern Trinidad likely to experience the most severe impacts. Expect gusty winds, street flooding, and localized pounding. Citizens are advised to secure loose items and monitor official updates. Well, now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight is expected to be fair to partly cloudy with isolated showers in some areas and a chance of the odd thunderstorm mainly after midnight. The temperature tonight is expected to drop to 25 degrees Celsius. You can also expect a few showery spells and the chance of an odd thunderstorm associated with the passage of a tropical wave. Tomorrow, variably cloudy and breezy with infrequent intervals of showers in some areas. There is also a low chance of an odd heavy shower or thunderstorm. A mostly settled night is predicted despite a few lingering showers. Gusty winds and street flooding are possible in the event of heavy downpours. Daytime temperatures are expected to be 30 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 33 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate with waves near 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter, occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:38 and the sunset at 6:22. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. As a recap of our headlines, the Prime Minister and the Chief Secretary meet. TRHA silent as more information surfaces about the recent purchase of ambulances. And the Tobago Emergency Management Agency urges citizens to prepare for the rainy and hurricane seasons. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.